Hey Sci-Fi fans, Aaron Sagers here, and I am joined by the cast of The Exorcist Season 2. So first off, congratulations, Season 2. This is pretty exciting news. This is great stuff, and you guys are joining the cast, John and Brianna, so welcome. And you know, I guess to start with, let's kind of set up where we kick things off with in Season 2. It takes place 6 months after the finale, is that correct?
Yes, it takes place 6 months after the last scene from Season 1. We are, both Marcus and Tomás are in Montana, and they are, Tomás is finessed, like he's still working on his exorcist skills, and there's going to be like a huge crack in their relationship. Yeah, in a certain way. It's something's going to happen, something very interesting over there.
Yeah, there are tensions between them.
Okay.
And their styles of exorcism.
Their styles of exorcism, I like that. The rock and roll exorcism versus classic American standard exorcism. Yeah. So where do we find your character?
We find Bennett back in the Vatican, and I guess he's looking into how far the corruption in the church goes, who he can trust, and what he's going to do about it. Yeah.
Okay. And meanwhile, John, you're in this interesting role of your character has a house with foster children. Is that correct?
Yes, with Brianna being the oldest, and so we will I think we're meant to be in peril, and we're wondering who amongst us is going to be afflicted.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And how is it for you stepping into this world of The Exorcist?
Super cool. Yeah, it's interesting. I really loved horror growing up. I just finished working on another kind of horror comedy type film, though this isn't a comedy. But it was super fun, and I'm excited. And I watched the first season, and I think that the character development is really great. And so, yeah, I'm excited to be a part of it.
Do you scare easily?
Yes, yes. You know, my first movie was a horror movie, and I think I've avoided them as a result. It was so traumatic. My father took us to see Death Ship 2, and
classic.
I was 6 years old, and he took us to a dollar theater, and he didn't know it was rated R because there were no such thing as multiple ratings in the country that we came from, Korea. So it was all rated G in Korea, so he just took us to a dollar movie theater. And then I saw a giant, I just saw a woman get impaled, and that was the first cinematic image I saw. And so I freak easily.
Okay.
Amazing, he's a huge horror fan.
I love it. I mean, I've sort of like been obsessed with The Exorcist since I was 9 when it came out, and you couldn't go and see it, and you just heard reports of, you know, people leaping out of windows after they'd watched it. So I was really obsessed with it, and it's sort of like come full circle.
All right, well, The Exorcist is coming back this fall. Appreciate you guys' time today, and have a great Comic-Con. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your time.